Happy Easter from the future to everyone. Happy Easter to you. How is everyone? Let's have a look at my life. Okay, Angie, happy Easter from over there. Wicca, hello, happy Easter. Christina, hello. Renee, hello again. And I can't, exciting, it's your birthday week. Exciting. Alrighty. Okay. You've still got 32 minutes left to work. You'll be right. You will be right. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, so I don't know. I woke up this morning with the urge to do, why not, a portrait? Why not do Anastasia? And why not do it with Lightfast and Lumis? Because that's what I've decided I want to do. So that's what I'm doing. So it's been trying to get something to print this morning. And I'm using paper that I've never used before. So that's going to be interesting. So I'm going to be using the Nina Desert Storm. And she's like smooth. I'm like, I don't normally do smooth. But we'll see. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. I've been trying to wake up. I haven't been too successful. I'm like, look, I'm a bit happy. I found one ladybug in the little thing of lint critters. So I kept the little ladybug for myself. Hello. Happy Easter. That's right. I'm not a huge fan of lint chocolate. I just like ladybugs. Anyway, and I got a red tulip bunny. Red tulip bunny. Bunny. For me, yay. They're my favorite. It's not Easter unless I have a red tulip bunny. But I'm just going to snack on mini eggs while we're going. All right. How's everyone's Easter weekend doing? I was like, has my chat froze? And then I'm like, whoa. And then it just I'm like, okay, hold on. Whoa, Jamie, hello. I don't know what happened there. It was Mona. Hey, Mona. It had frozen. And so I think obviously YouTube's having a moment. Good morning. Happy Easter. Dana, happy Easter. And oh my gosh, have I got everyone? I don't know. Yeah, that's okay, Christina. You lurk away. We will, if we need to, we will try and translate. Oh, I just got chocolate on Anastasia. She didn't see it. Didn't happen. I got the PDF book when she had that going at one stage, but I think it's from Mysteria, this image. But I think in Mysteria, it's got like a round background or something. I don't know. Yeah, Wicca, that's her. Yeah, I get that. I'm just not awake anytime. I pretend I am, but I'm really not. I just live my world in a half pretending, just fudging it so people think I know what I'm doing with my life. All right. I'm thinking I'm going to start with the dress so that I can then base everything off that, if that makes sense for people. Now, if you weren't aware of my quirkiness, I treat the Lumis and the Lightfast as one big set of 200. So I actually have them in color swatch order for both. So that's kind of how I treat them. Just so you know. So you're not wondering why I'm going between the two, because I just think that they're a marriage made in heaven, and I'm going to treat them as both. Oh, what kind of eggs? Is asking. They are mini eggs. They're from Cadbury. I don't know if you guys get these ones. They are little cracked heavens of joy. Hold on. So they've got like a sugar coating on the outside, and just filled with chocolate. And we use them here to make like Easter cakes and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. But it's a Cadbury thing. Probably not too helpful, but they're just awesome. They're kind of like M&Ms. Oh, look, I just got another Easter present. Woo! Cadbury. Everyone knows me so well. Okay, chocolate. This is my favorite holiday of the year simply because of chocolate. Okay. La 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 la. Okay, so I'm going to come in with Limes. You like the caramel ones? Oh, you bought 2 new coloring books, Dana. Which ones? I meant to show you the other week and I forgot. Found these. Hold on. I found these at the cheap shop. And I should have done one of these. I forgot all about it till you just mentioned new coloring books. And they're embossed. So, like, you've got the image there in grayscale. And they've got some embossing of like main parts. So, like, the beaks are embossed here and raised, and the feet and stuff. So here, some of the leaves come out. So texturally, it's kind of cool. But I want to do it to see if it actually makes a difference to the thing. I forgot all about that. That's got to be next one, but forgot. And there's like 4 different versions. I did find, like, for us, it's called Pastime. In the UK, I found it, they're called Deco Time, but I couldn't find anything for the US. But they're really cool. So I'm like, yeah. So I found that the other day at the cheap shop. And then Angie yesterday, hey Sue, Angie yesterday got mindful meditation and a mandala. Oh, nice. This is light cobalt blue 661 in the Lumies. What was I going to say? Angie yesterday we were out and Angie got Disney Villains, a Tim Burton one. Disney Villains stained glass. No, Disney Villains isn't stained glass. A Disney stained glass. Yeah. I'm just like, I can't remember. She's just bringing them over. Yeah. So Angie got these ones. Tim Burton's Night Before Christmas. You made me before Christmas. So that one. And then the stained glass one, which I've still got to work out if it's the same as mine. I don't know. But mine's not. It's a different shape. Like it's folded instead of bound. And it's somewhere there. Oh, I'll have a look. It's somewhere. And then Disney Villains coloring book. And I'm like, part of me was going to do one out of this today. And then I was like, I was going to do, and let me know if you want to see it. I was going to do a Disney Villains, but just use all the pastels and use all pastel colors and do a Disney villain with pastel. That was the other thought that I had in my head. But when I woke up this morning, it was do a portrait. Yeah. So I'm like, okay. Oh, sunlight coming in on my eyeballs. Wow. Sunlight in my eyeballs. I'm like, the morning sun's coming up and it's coming right through the window to the right of me. And it's like right at that point where it's hitting the back of my glasses. And it's like, La, 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 la. So I'm just laying this light color down everywhere, obviously, just to give me words. Give me a guideline. Hold on, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. However, the chocolate disappeared. Hold on. I just don't want you to miss out on the chocolate. Goodness. That's unfair. And watch the bowl slowly get smaller. Hey, Della. Oh, Sharpie's nice. I picked up a packet of the big intensities the other day on special somewhere. I was like, cool. And I've decided what my painting project is going to be. I'm going to do a mixed media art piece, mostly painting, but a bit of mixed media. I saw a poster yesterday and went, no, I want to do that mixed media. So that's what I'm going to do. And so I'm like, cool. So I've never done a mixed media art piece before. So I'm going, well, not really. No, not really. So I'm going to give it a go. Well, no, it's not really. Yeah, it will be. Yeah. So, oh no, I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. Oh. What am I doing? Dion, did I miss you? Hey, howdy, Dion. How's it going? All right. Okay. So we got that one. Now I'm going to come in with sapphire. Just sounds rich. Sapphire. So sapphire from the Lightfast. So as you know, generally I work in little circles, but when I'm doing fabric, I like to actually work in strokes because obviously the oh my gosh, my brain, the threadiness, the weave of the fabric, oh my gosh, is in straight lines. Oh, I'm doing well. I'm doing real well. Cat, I just sent you an email. I just sent you an email. I'm not saying anything, but how'd it go? What happened? Because I just got a text in the middle of the night. I was walking in my sleep. Anyway, I got a text saying something, and I'm like, yeah. Oh, you're way back up the mountain, Della. You're going back up the mountain. I'd like to be on a mountain. That's my dream, is just to one day live on the top of a mountain, away from everyone. It's like... So I finished this week. Oh, thank you, Kat. I'm so excited. Did she like it? Oh, she loves it. Yay. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay. I finished another dragon journal off. I ended up finishing the blue one off this week. And what else did I get done? I don't know. It's been busy. I've been on holidays, but I haven't stopped. Although yesterday we went shopping to get Angie a desk because I'm kind of like, I like zones in a house. Like, I don't know whether it's because, the whole feng shui thing or whatever, but I like zones, and I like things to have places. And at the moment, Angie sits over on my dining table, and I'm like, well, dining table's for eating, and I've got the space now, and I'm like, why don't we get your desk so you can set it up in the crafty arty nook, and that way you've got your own desk over here. So we went and got a desk yesterday, so soon she will be sitting right in front of me, which I don't know how I feel about that. But soon she'll be sitting in front. Yeah, so I'm just got to put the desk together. But I've got the handmade markets this weekend. Well, not this weekend, not Easter weekend, next weekend. So I desperately want to finish off my showstopper piece. I've made some cards and stuff as well, and a few little nooks and things, and some little bookmarks and whatever. But my showstopper piece, I'll show you a little bit, see if you can guess what the theme of my showstopper piece is. You might not be able to guess. Hey Pamela, how's it going? All right, see if you can guess what the theme of my showstopper piece is. Can we guess? I haven't got papers glued in at this point, and I'm like, she's got her own desk in her room downstairs, but it's not, her room downstairs. She's turned into a dark den of like where bats live, so it's probably not conducive to actually colouring and doing stuff. But yeah, so can we guess what the theme is? But to give you an idea of this, okay, when I call it a showstopper, this is just one of the inserts. It's a box within 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 a box. I don't know. It goes with the whole theme of that. It's just going to be like a never-ending kind of adventure. But will anyone buy it? Probably not. But am I going to have fun making it? Absolutely, because I like doing that. So it all looks quite sketchy at the moment because I'm still just laying down kind of a roadmap, I guess, as such, as to where I want things to go, if that helps a little. I don't realize I want to do something somewhere. I don't like the way it road mapped it. It's like one of those flower picture boxes that keep going. Yeah. So yeah, it's and it's like it just keeps like exploding. Like it'll just be yeah. Will I get it done in time? I don't know. But I've built the majority of it now, so it's just a matter of putting all of the papers and all onto it. However, it was that that typical thing of cutting the first piece today was like nerve-wracking. I'm like, oh, am I going to put it in the right spot? Oh, Dana, I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. It always makes it hard. Well, it's close enough for peak ribbon weaker. I think we get the idea. But yeah. It's always hard. That was funny. Actually, I was only thinking that today one of those things popped up on Facebook, of the empty bench. And it was like, if you could talk to anyone here for an hour, living or whatever, who would you choose? And, you always sit there and it just gets you thinking about those that you've lost and stuff. And that got me thinking about my Aunt Julie, who I absolutely adored. She was crazy. She was even more blunt than me. It was great. So we'd get together and just have good old sessions of whinging and complaining about people's idiocy and stuff. So it was, and lost her young to the sea. Hers was bone. Just nasty. But yeah, I was like, one of them was like, oh my God, sitting there with her for an hour, we could just have a good old bitch. It'd be great. Move to a kid. Yeah, once it moves, that's the worst. All right, I've got to. Can't see. Hold on. Blinds need to get moved just slightly. Sunlight in my eyeballs, making it very difficult for me to see chat. All right. Deep blue denim. Okay. All right. So next one is Lightfast, and it's deep blue. I'd muted myself. How did I mute myself? Sorry, I muted myself. There you go. Told you, idiot. Works really well for me. Oh, Renee. I've done that. Don't stress. Okay, I'm back. What did we miss? Not much. Miss me talking to myself, not figuring I'd muted myself. I muted myself. Maybe it was a sign. I don't even remember what I was talking about. So that's helpful. What was I going to say? Something. Oh, clothes aren't my thing, so don't judge me too hard on my clothing attempts here.
Yeah, I did it over.
Just saying. I'm gonna move the Easter eggs out of the way. Yeah, and all kinds of issues today. That must be it. Must be the day for it. Apparently, muting myself is a thing. Like that's not an easy thing to do. Like I've got to actually press buttons to mute myself. I don't know. I must have hit my mouth. I don't know. Who knows what I did? But yeah, if you ever want to see clothes done like a magician, you got to check out Tonya at Appetite for Coloring. She smashes clothes. Like it's incredible. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, it's like early in the morning, and then we've Oh no, I have to go. I get Georgia back today, so her plane arrives at lunchtime. So I got to go drive to the airport to get her. But yeah, so she gets back today, which is exciting. She had to admit to me the other night that she misses her mummy a little bit. She's even less open with emotions and affection than I am. So she was like, ugh, do I have to admit it? Oh, Jamie. I don't know. It's early. We'll see how we go.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like nothing like doing a portrait on paper I've never used before. I see that's what I'm dealing with coming through my thing. You're only getting a touch of it. Like, oh, it's like, yeah, the light is bright. It's blinding. I'm melting. I'm melting. I'm certainly not sparkling.
Yeah. I know what I know.
Although I had to laugh. I went into the bathroom yesterday to wash my hands, and I look up, and there's just a random glitter fleck on my face, and I'm like, yeah, the joys of a crafter. And makeup. I don't know which one it come from. Somewhere it could have come from, but I had random glitter fleck on my face. And I was like, yep, that sounds about right. Yeah, don't let the hit melt for sure. True, especially considering I live in, the hottest place on earth. Sometimes it feels like it. Not quite. A bit of an exaggeration there, but it's certainly not cold here. What? Because I'm the one where it gets below 20 degrees Celsius, and I'm like, oh, I can wear a long sleeve shirt. Okay, so that gives you some idea of the temperature I deal with. That 20 degrees Celsius is like a crisp, cool day for me. It's like, ooh, long sleeve shirt, yay! I did wear my Easter pajamas last night, however. Oh, my birds, yeah, they're always there. They're so noisy today. Oh yeah, no, I'll be sitting here wearing an Audi when it's like 10 degrees Celsius, and you know the people that actually deal with cold will be like that. I'd be wearing a t-shirt in that temperature, and I'll be like, yeah, shut up. I'm wearing an Audi because I'm cold and I'm frozen. You know it's cold here when I start wearing my Ugg boots. For me, it's cold. Not actually cold, but for me. Because I'm like, if I'm actually choosing to wear shoes inside, then I'm at that point that it's cold. And then everyone that lives in the snow is just like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I got thin blood. Well, I'm from the fire. Marilyn, hello. Oh, see there, Jamie. See, thanks. Thank you. Nice. Is it? Yeah. There we go. I'm like, so yeah, so we drove to the town over yesterday to go shopping and do stuff because like the bigger city. And then I remember that I got to drive there again today to pick up Georgia from the airport. I'm like, oh, I could drive there twice. So I'm trying to think, did I forget anything? What did we forget? Angie will tell me.
No.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not helping. I insulted Angie. Well, I didn't insult her. I said to her the other day that we'd reached a point in a friendship where I had to be honest with her. And I told her she speaks gibberish all the time and I don't understand her. I was like, you know, I'm in 80 degrees sunny heat, humid heat. Nice. Yeah, the humidity's not too bad here at the moment, which is good. We're around the 80s, like temperature wise, but the humidity's not too bad. Denim probably more in the 70s actually at the moment. All right, so this is denim. Look at that color. If you didn't know, I'm a denim. I just love jeans, and so denim. Denim has me going, yeah, baby. The neighbour's being extra loud today. He's deaf. Well, he's not deaf, but he's like older and he's lost a lot of his hearing. So sometimes he speaks quite loud. I have noticed. And his wife obviously speaks loud, so he can hear her. So some mornings I'm like, okay, having a good old chat. Better than the domestic arguments that I used to have, so I'm not complaining. And it's funny because obviously they're elderly, and because I'm an early to bed, early to rise kind of 80-year-old woman in a 40-something-year-old body, I hear them at like 3 in the morning as well, 4 in the morning, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not the only one. Not the only one. Even the rats are noisy. Everyone's noisy. Yeah, it's that kind of day. Everyone's like, hey, it's Easter. Woo! Chocolate! Yeah! Chocolate! Chocolate. Oh, you've been on the phone for 2 days? Oh, gosh. Your free week has finished work. Whoop, 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 buddy. The sun will go in a sec. You'll live. Hey? Oh, it's all right. The birds are making noise. The dog's sighing. Neighbours making noise. It's okay. We were just discussing how noisy everything is today. The rats. It's one of those days. Like, okay. No. Alright, we're slowly getting there, slowly laying it out. I'm still just doing the layout process, hey? I'm like, oh, this is slow for me. What are we in? 30 minutes in and I'm still doing my roadmap. I'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, yeah, the butcherbirds will be here. I'm surprised we haven't heard from them already, actually. Yeah, the butcherbirds will be here at the front veranda going, all right, where's my chicken? Give me some chicken. Bacon this morning. Oh, okay, fair enough. We do need to get him some mince, but because I don't process meat, not so much. Mince would be better than the chicken too. So I need to remember. I need to go get something for dinner tonight anyway. So we'll go to the Aldi. Yeah, go to the one on the way home. I mean, the Bay. It's bigger. Sorry, I'm just, we're having good old, normal household conversations. Oh, you need coffee. Yeah, I figured you'd be due for needing some coffee. La, 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 da, 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 da. Can you bring over your chooks? So Angie will spell it properly. We don't call them chucks. We call them chooks, and there's a specific spelling for it. Angie will put it in there. Yeah, there you go. Chooks. Good old chooks.
Oh, hey.
Because we don't call them chicks, because chicks is what we call women. So women are, she's a top chick. So. Hey, happy Easter, Heather. Hello. Yay. It's like happy Easter. Hello. Happy Easter. I should put it there. Look at that. That's better. That's cute. Until he melts. Like, yes. Sue, did I say happy Easter to you? I don't know. But if I didn't, I'm saying it again. Happy Easter. It's been a while since I've used pencils. I've got out of the habit of twisting my pencil.
Oh.
Oh. I'm getting blunt edges. I don't want that. All right. I try to make people laugh. I think it's important. I don't take, as I say to people, life, because, Georgia the other night was saying something about me being a growing child. And I'm like, we're discussing that when I need to be, I can be very serious. But I also like to just have joy and be silly sometimes too, because I am definitely a survivor, and I have learned that there's just some days just, just enjoy it and laugh at shit. Because sorry, I didn't say that out loud. Laugh at stuff, because I just, yeah. Some days it helps counteract the I just want to cry. And because I am, whatever, the empath thing, I actually feed off other people, how other people are feeling. It affects me. So if I can make people laugh and more relaxed and stuff, then therefore I am. So if that makes sense. You keep us in stitches. Keep you in stitches. Stitches, bear. Oh, sorry. Okay, so there's a craft group that when I'm not at work, so on school holidays, and I went this week, which is so nice. Again, a bunch of old women, and I choose to go hang out with these people. Okay, this is my choice. Because we all know, like I said, 80-year-old woman in a 40-something-year-old body. It's called Stitch and Bitch. I love it. It's like, yep. And apparently I've got I ran into the hosts the other day, and one of the ladies has dropped off a whole lot of stuff because she's like, Tammy will use it. Something to do with fabric dye or something. And I'm like, I love this. I'm like, cool. But I love that even they don't take themselves seriously. It's such an Aussie thing. Even, a bunch of older women, that's what they call themselves. So most of the time they're doing journaling and stuff, but yeah. Yeah. I'm up and down like yeah. Being an empath it's good and bad. But that's like why I ended up having, my time off last year was because I was dealing with workplace issues. And when you have 100 staff that are incredibly unhappy, and oh, that's blue too. Poo. I rhymed. Hey, I'm a poet. That's blue too. Boo. Hey, Sinet. How's it going? When you have 100 staff that are miserable and disheartened and all of that kind of stuff, it gets to the point where you're just like, I can't function. I'm pretty good at moving and processing my own emotions, but it was like, oh, I can't do this. Oh. Okay, and now one last color before we go into No, I don't want you.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, kids can be like that. Especially when wait till you have teenage girls and it's that time. And it's like, oh my gosh. Do I need to feel all that? I'm past that. Hey Evelyn! Hello, my beautiful lady. Happy Easter. Yeah, I knew you were napping. You'd said in Renee's stream that you were in nap mode. I wasn't too concerned. As I say to you, naps are always more important. So, okay, so this is the deep indigo from the Luminance, not the Lightfast, because I want that depth, not that depth, if that makes sense. So they're actually two different tones of deep indigo. Okay, so yeah, I know I'm that specific. Azra, hello. How you going? It has been a while. Okay, so deep indigo. How you been? And it's funny because everyone sees color differently. So how I see the hues and all of that is different to how someone else might see it. But, oh, don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. I feel jealous, actually. Hey, I fell asleep. Was it last week or was it the week before when I fell asleep and completely missed my own stream because I went back to sleep? That happens. Yeah, not last week, the week before. I was exhausted, but yeah. So hey, try doing that. Oh my gosh, the birds are noisy today. They're having a full-on chat outside. They're like telling the world everything of their stories. They must be spreading Easter wishes to each other. It's like, Happy Easter! Happy Easter! Bowerbirds will be like, oh, Easter rappers! We're like, give me all those shiny bits. Shiny bits. Sorry. Oh, happy birthday. I hope you had a lovely birthday. You would be going into what's the word for it? Is it Ramadan? What where they I don't know. I'm sorry. My brain this time of morning is not thinking very well, but yeah, I see. Oh, yes, my dragon bracelet. So this is Angie got me this one. Hold on, I'll show you. I love it. Okay. All right. So it's a Zox bracelet. Because these are all Zox. So Angie gets them from the US. But yeah, so this one is a dragon one. Okay, and then the inside one says, release your inner dragon is the affirmation for this one. And I'm like, I kind of love it. It's like, yes, please. I want dragons on my arm. And this one here, the one I'm wearing for this one, I love my rainbow one because I have rainbow children. So it says coexist. I have rainbow children in both regards of the rainbow children. So in both terms. So I'm like, yes. I've got to okay. Fair enough, Astra. Yeah, I thought it was April was when Ramadan was on, and I'm glad I got the term right because I do try to be respectful and culturally aware. And I thought I was right, but I wasn't too sure. Yeah, Zox bracelets, they're awesome, Christina, and there's just so many good ones there. I have, like, Angie has a whole pile, and I've got some, and just some days you've just like, this is the statement I want to wear today. And you can either wear it so the statement's on the outside, or you can wear, like, it's flippable. So I could wear it so it says release your inner dragon or coexist on the outside. But I kind of like my affirmations on the inside because they're for me. But yeah, it's dependent on how I'm feeling. But I'm kind of like, no one wants me to release my inner dragon because I don't think I'd be a friendly one if I let go. It could get dangerous real quick. But yeah, so I've got here. I'll show you how they come. So this is how they come packaged. So this is my dragon one, and they come with a little card, and I tend to put these in my wallet too. And comes with a little card, and it comes with a wise dragon lies inside you with treasures to say. Visitors are welcome, trespassers beware. So it comes like that, and they're all individually numbered, so they only make a set amount of them. So this one is 0622. So they only do a set release of them, and then I was like, who's messaging me? And Emily's just messaging me the address of where she's going today. And then, so this one here says forever. And it comes always on my mind, forever my heart, complete when we're combined, let's never be apart. And then, yeah, forever kind of thing. So that's how they kind of come. But there's lots of different things, and you can get mystery ones that, you don't know what you're getting and stuff like that. So Angie's, the ones that she's gotten, the mystery ones and stuff that she's gotten in the last lot seem to have been very directed towards what she needs right now, about determination and change and stuff. So yeah, so that's the Zox. Oh, there you go. And I like them because they're all different colors, so I can also, because I am that person that matches my jewelry to my outfit and stuff, so I like having the choices. Because why not? Is my sign dragon? No. So I am when you look at it, I am Pisces if you look at astrology. I am a horse if you look at Chinese astrology. And my spirit animal is a bird, surprisingly. It always comes back that I'm a bird. I'm like, whatever. Hey. So my Patronus is a magpie, which I think is hilarious considering I'm an Aussie. I ended up with a magpie for my Patronus. And then, but yeah, I always end up like an eagle or something like that for spirit animals. But I preferred this flying animal. Pew, pew. This one's got wings. Oh, did they really offer you a discount code, Andy? That's awesome. Hey, you'll have yeah. Just set up. So we're slowly getting there. You're a fire dragon, Chinese. Nice. Yeah. All of those things. I just say that I'm a bitch. That's what my sign is. Where do I find spirit animal? There's lots of different online quizzes and stuff. Like I tried to take decent ones, but yeah, and yeah, there's the months. There's lots of different ways of finding it out, but yeah, mine's always bird, usually. Probably because I'm always mother henning over everyone. We're slowly getting there. It's starting to look like close. But I kind of like it because, you know, that's means a lot to me having I like the fact that the birds come through as my kind of thing. Went and saw Fantastic Beasts this week. It was kind of good. I'm like Newt and Jacob. It's like Hufflepuffs because Jacob would say be a Hufflepuff. It's like give me all the Hufflepuff love.
Beautiful.
Mind you, I'm not too. I don't really I don't know the American houses for the American School of Wizardry. To know with the Hufflepuff conversion, I don't know them well enough. But Andy did send me something that I've got to look at later. Something about the thing.
Yeah.
About I saw it fly up, but I haven't looked at it. About Jacob's wizarding heritage, and I'm like, I thought my ex-husband just messaged me going, I'm not sure if I actually told you what time Georgia gets in and give me the flight details again. And I'm like, you actually did, but thanks. She's had a lovely time up there with her dad this time. Well, she always does. She loves her dad so much. But he has spoiled her sufficiently. Has bought her Doc Martens and a tiara. That's my child. Doc Marten boots one day and a tiara the next. I'm like, anyone would think she's got me and her father for parents. Because he's a bit of a princess.
What do we think?
Oh, that is so Easterish. That is absolutely adorable. You're so cute. Sorry, Em's just come out in her Easter outfit because she's going on an Easter hunt this morning with her best friend's family. And she's just come out in her Easter outfit and it's adorably pastel-y cute. And it's not what Emily usually wears. I was like, oh, so cute. Oh, she'll approve of it. Yes, absolutely. Excuse me. Are they yours or George's clothes?
Mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Even better.
This is what happens when I pull out the other side of my wardrobe.
Yeah. Oh. It's a snake.
I just put on bunny ears. It made it better. Look.
Oh, that's even better. That's so cute.
Even when he's looking at me funny.
Well, he's probably like, "Who is this person? This isn't my this isn't my person." Being pastels and looking all springy. I always laugh that it's, the color. Well, it makes sense that the colors for Easter are spring and, obviously rebirth and all of that. But we're in autumn. So it's kind of like. Sorry, little area focusing. All right. Okay. Back with denim. Hey Anna, how's it going? Watching from Kentucky. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Sorry. I'm in a bird mode at the moment. Everyone bird related. All right, denim. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh, there goes it. Was a bit sharp for me. See, I bet it. Luckily, I found my brush because Evelyn's in here, and I'm like, oh, if I wipe that in my hand, it's gonna help me. Working with yeah, I've seen that they've come. Well, I like the color softs. I would like the real dryness of them. Some people don't. Some people do. But I've seen that they've come out with the 72 set of the Chroma Flows now. And I'm like, now I might be tempted. That being said, Angie brought up a set of 24 Chrome Flows and they're still in the... Still haven't used them.
Whatever.
So see if I actually like them first before I buy the 72 set. They're in the cupboard. Just haven't used them. I'm like, oh, probably should. Keep forgetting about it. You've ordered them. Of course you have. Oh, I love it. But yeah, I'm like, I wasn't going to buy them while it was only 24 because I knew they would come out with. He says you're a turtle. Hey, Christina, there are things about turtles that people aren't aware of. They have a massive amount of stamina. They're very determined. They last the distance. So I'm like, I think turtles is an awesome one. I love turtles. And they have a really, really good drive. So I just beat myself out, but you know, I'm sure you can get it. You might have to put it in chat for Christina, what I said. Because she, yeah. There are good things about turtles. You should, if you ever get a chance, read Kylie Chan's White Tiger and her series there. And you'll have a different appreciation for what the meaning of having a turtle spirit animal means. Well, that's good. But that's the thing. They only do runs of a certain amount. That's the problem with socks is they only do a certain amount. You seem to be a deer. Oh, cute. Your husband is a snake. Nice. Oh, I love Yana. I love the Derwent drawing. Oh, they are. I've done a couple of images on here with I thought it felt funny. I got a wiggle in my pencil because it's broken, but I'm not wasting this, so I'll work with it until I snap it completely. I love the Derwent drawings. It can give some really nice finishes to an image. Real vintage vibe. Love it. Ruthie, you nice, Wicca. I'm sure Della Andy will have a look for you to see if that's the case for the dragon. The dragon. I should show you because I've done a flip through of the red one, so I'm not going to do one of the blue one. But do you want to see my blue dragon journal? Don't know if beauty or not. I'm blue, dabba 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 blue. Yes. Okay. All right. And I'll go get it in a sec. Oh, hey, sorry, Ruthie, I must have missed it. Which happens. Surprise, surprise, I was actually doing something. All right. All right, I go get it. Yeah. Oh, groin, knees. All right. Better take the market price off. But anyway, there's my Aussie dollar price for it. It's funny. Some people sit there and go, "Oh my gosh," at it, and then some people go, "Oh no." But anyway, so there it is. So this is it on the outside. So let's have a look. So that's that be her or him. And this is the tassel bit for this one. So lots of different so there. And then I might have to zoom out a little bit. Hold up. Wake up my mouse. It's like, yo. Oh, no, I want to turn that go away. Press the wrong button. All right. Okay. Oh, thanks, Stella. Yeah, it turned out lovely. It's just, it just looks like it's risen from the water, which is kind of what I was looking for. Like, there's just that soft glisten that says I've just come out from the depths, and that was kind of where this ended up going. But yeah, so very similar kind of insiders to my last one. But obviously this time around with a lot more blue accents and so forth. Blues and silvers and things like that for the glistening waters and thingies. But yeah. So I kind of kept with the blue greens where I could. I'm just opening it up. Oh, it smells so good. I love, because I do all my papers in coffee, and I don't drink coffee, but I do appreciate the smell of roasted baked coffee because I bake everything and stuff as well. So it just, opening it up smells so good. And like, so yeah, it's like, I know. Which is in Australian dollars. So for you guys in the US, it's not much, way less. But remembering in Aussie dollars, But yeah, so this is all of it. I love this lace trim here with the roses. It's like a deep navy denim kind of color. It's great. But yeah, so I found this book the other day, and it's like an old book of all of the fonts. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. So like all the, what is it called? Lestran or something. Yeah, Letras or whatever, Lestrast. But all the old fonts and stuff from the thing. And I'm like, that is so cool. But yeah, so that's basically the journal. That I'm just gonna wrap that back up. But yeah, like the people that sit there at the price tag and they'll be like, so that's all, it all tied back up. But I sit there and go, do you know how many days that actually takes me to make? But that's okay. Some people get it, some people don't. Like I said, I sold my red one. It was good. Yeah, I can see a deer. Absolutely.
I'm gonna go wait out the front.
All right, my darling. Well, have a lovely day. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
I'll see you. Oh, you smell good too. I'll see you at about 12.
Yeah, I texted
Okay.
you the address.
Yeah, I saw that. Thanks, doll.
Yeah,
Yeah, she smelled good.
I'll see you later. Are you coming bagels?
Yeah, yeah, I'd imagine. It depends whether she's exhausted or not. Em's wearing Calvin Klein Euphoria. Oh, it smells so good on her. She bought it because she liked the bottle, but it smells fantastic on her too. You're a turtle. I had no worries, Renee. Enjoy your time. Don't let too many mice play while the cat's away. Bye. Have a lovely Easter, and I'll hopefully catch in with you for your birthday. Oh, thanks, Kat. Thank you so much. They're fun, but I must admit I enjoy putting them together. As is always the way. I like the construction of them. I like yeah. And I like the hunt for things that fit in it. People that are, they'll get that. The hunt for great supplies and things. Those little treasures that'll go within.
Ew.
Was that my dog?
Mm-hmm.
Nice little hunk chunker there. Well, in 2 hours we might get the dress done, but I suppose it is Anastasia. It's not going to be a quick one. I got to keep telling myself that.
Ew.
Oh, Casper. Oh, shut your face. Em's lift has arrived, so Casper needs to let us all know, even though we know. He's like, there's people in our yard, Mom. There's people in our yard. It's like, people in our yard. No. I will, Renee. I definitely will. I was actually going to pop in and play this morning, but you were streaming because you were running late yourself. I was like, oh, I'm up early. Renee would have just finished. I'll pop in and play. And you were streaming. Okay. So let's go in now with Deep Blue. Deep Blue for anyone that didn't understand that. And that's all, folks. So with this one, I'm starting to press just that little bit more because I'm getting to that point where these are the colors I want, and using it. So just using a little bit more pressure to start blending them together. Hey, Joyce, how's it going? Ah, thanks, Wicca. Yeah, it is coming. She is coming together. Our dress. It's all right. Okay. I'm still coughing. Oh, darling, you've got the COVID cough, eh? It's nasty. It took him, yeah, a good few weeks to stop. I've noticed that she's very rarely does it now. But, oh, I forgot to zoom back in. People not telling me stuff. Tell me, zoom. Oh, it's not zooming out. No. Oh, do I see my pajama pants? Look. There you go. Yeah. Oh, look. Yeah. Bunny. Bunny, bunny, bunny. My Easter bunny pants. Sorry. There you go. Showing a bit of leg on stream. Shh. Maybe I'll have to boot myself out. Be like those hotgirls.com or whatever it is. No, not my legs. It's like la 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 la. Oh, that help if I bring my chat back up after all of that. While you're all talking about how sexy my legs are. Woo!
I know both again.
Oh, thanks for the dummies uppies. Oh yeah, my daughter, like, she likes to pretend she's a wolf, and I'm like, no. I always wanted to be a wolf, and sometimes I get a wolf, but I've come to accept the bird. You know, usually the eagle, or depends on what one you do it from. I don't mind that. Always watching over. You know, I'm okay with it. Magpie's very territorial. Makes sense. You know, I'm pretty laid back until you come near my loved ones, and then whoa, then you might see me not be so nice. As I've said to the girls, I said, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I follow, I understand laws and rules, but I'd happily go to jail for life if someone goes too far with my kids. And I'll sit there and I'll take it. I'll be like, yep, thanks. Get offers for foot pics. Oh yeah, the the in it's become a bit of a joke in my because I'm in a group chat with Ashley and Angie and Shell, so all across the waters and stuff. And it comes from when we were stupid enough to do the hug a day thing. Back and our Colin Thompson. We've done some silly things together. But anyway, it's become a bit of a joke of me taking a foot pit from my hammock or something like that, because I don't have good looking feet. Trust me, there's nothing nice about them.
Yeah.
So we do the good old angled foot pick. We're like, hey, check out my feet. Check it out, my feet. You actually cooked real food today. Woo, nice. Oh, my Good Friday fish was so good. So for Good Friday fish, I did, my version of fish and chips. So we did. I had some sweet lip and cooked it in just butter and sliced garlic. Simple, salt and pepper. Nothing too fancy there, but that's the way I like my fish cooked. And then the potato. It's such a. I'm sitting there going, how it's such an Aussie thing to just take up. And anyway, so I basically did the coated the chips, like potato discs. I did coated them with truffle olive oil, fancy, and chicken salt. Yeah, it's like, because here we get all of our fried food covered with chicken salt because it's so good. So like all of our chips and fries and so forth, covering them in chicken salt. So I did so I'm like, I liked the balance there of fancy truffle oil and chicken salt. Yeah, it turned out great. It's yum. Ooh, T-bone. Oh, really? That's where you just put them in the freezer and then be like, for later. But yeah, it would be horrible not being able to do that. We love pictures of Riggs.
Mm-hmm.
Love that boy. Hey, I got real intimate, up close and personal with every part of Riggs' characteristics, Evelyn. I love seeing pictures of Riggs. And his little love heart mark. That was fun to do that. For those who weren't aware, I did a pastel drawing of Riggs for Evelyn as a surprise once. And so I've spent a lot of time studying that little man's face. I'm like, trying to think, do I even have a picture of it? Gosh, we're going to have to go into the depths of my camera roll.
Är det bara min mun? Är det gammal?
I can't find it.
Mm.
Just go away. I don't want to do that. No. Oh, hold on. I'm just looking. There he is. There's my picture of Riggsy. Hey, look at that boy. It's so cute. She's like, oh, look at that face. Oh, yeah. Love it. Anyway. That was a very quick portrait because I wanted it to get something from Australia to the US, and I wanted it there by a certain time, and I just decided. I woke up one morning and went, I need to do this for Evelyn, because at that time she was not feeling the greatest, and I was like, so I smashed that out. I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. I was like, oh, I was working super fast because I just wanted it off. All right, Sapphire. Just coming back in, sorry, with a little bit of that dark blue for those bits. That's all. Sapphire is such a pretty blue. It's so nice. Hey, Louise, how's it going? Oh, it's starting to look like some clothes. And how good's that, Andy? It's a pretty close match to this this background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Birds are going. Casper's like, wait, whoa, I'm all over that. Hey, really, Evelyn? Wow. That's quite a lot, but that's oh whoa. You're like, it's like 6 stone.
Oh,
Gosh. Oh no, stone's kilos, isn't it?
Mm-mm.
No, it's yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, 3 kilos. Yeah.
Yeah.
7 pounds. No? Oh. Hey, while you're up, Angie, can you let Casper out downstairs, please? He's probably due to have a. He's got a good bladder, but thank you. I don't know. I always get the stones all confused. I'm okay with pounds and stuff, but when you start getting into gallons and stones and things, I'm all like, I don't know, something like that. Yes, tea baby. Yeah, always the first place it goes. So I lost over 200 pounds, and so therefore my boobs are what did we use say our Mary streams? They're Santa sacks. We got a little one. We got a little one. Hello. This is a chibi, a little one. Some of you might have missed seeing the new editions. Hello, there's my little one. Hello. 3 stone, 42 pounds, 3 stone. Thanks. That's what Angie was trying to sign to me, and I was like, yeah, whatever. Yes. Okay. So 7 kilos per stone. Right. I knew it was 7 and something. Okay. And this one's Susu or Susu Watari, my little soot. Yeah, my little soot. Yeah, we don't want him peeing on her peeing on thing. My little soot. There we go. Oh, you nattering away, my little one. Hey, you're nattering away. Hey. Yeah, baby rats nattering in my ear. You had to Google. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, I'm pretty good with the basic conversions, but once you start going into those kind of ones, I'm like, something. Yeah, like Fahrenheit, I got no chance. I have to Google that every time. I just know that over 100 degrees Fahrenheit is hot. Like my weather hot. So I know that. But on that, and that like 80, 70 is nice degrees Fahrenheit. That's about all I know. All right. And now I'm going to come in now with the light cobalt blue. And this is where the magic should occur. Should, if I've done it right. If all my road mapping has worked, this is where it should just come together. Chibi's having a huge old natter. She's telling me a whole lot of stories right now. I would have named her Scab. No, see, I refused to because Scabbers wasn't nice. So I'm like, no. I'm not insulting them by calling them Scabbers. I'm like, nope, I refuse. But they're not mine, so I let the girls think. I'm the same, Wicca. That's like, because the girls always go, we want to get a snake, and I'm like, yeah, but which ones are we going to decide are the pet rats and which ones are the feedy rats? And the person that I got these ones off, he actually breeds them for his snakes, but he had a lot of extras. So I saved them from being snake food. You know, and I don't have a problem with it because it's circle of life. It is what it is what it is. But I just, yeah. It's the same thing in my science class. Quite happily dissect one. Doesn't bother me as long as it's not one of mine. Yeah. See, I was kind of close. I knew 80-70 was nice. Oh, hello. You just nattering something shocking, Jibby. I'm like, what do you want to say to these people? You'll be like, I'm like, hey. Yeah. Yeah, and that's it. It's hard because they don't live long, and you get attached to them, and you know that they're, you know, it's normal, but it's like, I've dug. We're up. You know, I've lost 1, 2, 3. No, 4. Yeah, I've lost 4 in the last 3 years. So it's like, hello. No, I'm enjoying just listening to her. She's full on having a great old natter. But if you want to hold her, you're more than welcome to come and grab her. And she's having a good old natter. She's coming down to say hello. She's coming down. She's like, hey, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Oh, 4 years. That's awesome. Hello. I promise. Yeah, get out of the chocolate. Yeah, of course, that's where you're heading. You're like, I'm not silly. I know where I'm going. Just not on the paper. I can hear a nattering from over here. Yeah, good old time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They love it. It's like you walk past the cage and they put their little feed out to say, "Pat me," like that, and they have such distinct personalities. Like each one I've had has had a different personality. Which that one surprised me the most was just how distinct their personalities were, and their likes and dislikes and stuff like that. Della, I love it. The snake didn't wanna. Fat mouse. Oh, you got. Oh, is Mara over there too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's probably who I'm hearing then. Like, see, we can't. Thank you, Jamie. We can't have ferrets here. They're illegal. And can't have rabbits either. Or any birds of prey. So we can't keep owls or eagles or anything like that. Sorry, I just hit the mic. I was rescuing a rat from I was rescuing my Easter eggs from a rat. Sorry, Evelyn. I forgot. Yeah. Yours was a psychopath. Oh, I love it. That's right. We were in the pet store yesterday because my cat keeps throwing up. Not Winnie, my other cat, Storm. She keeps throwing up after she eats, and I'm trying to figure it out. So I've gone and got her basically a gluten-free diet. So I'm going to give that a go. So no grain or anything, and see if that helps because she's getting older. So and we were in the pet store, and there was a boy cat, rescue cat. And he was 2018, so what, 4 years old. And oh my God, he was the biggest smoocher ever. And I'm like, oh, I'm very lucky he didn't come home with me either. Yeah, they're a bit hard to control. So if you hear rustling and stuff, it's just because I've got a rat running around like crazy on the desk. Trying to get into my Easter eggs. Stay out of my Easter eggs. Chocolate bad for you. You're only a baby. And, oh yeah, my earlier rats like Luna and Minnie and stuff, Hermione, loved Pepsi Max and Coke. They're like, yeah, I'm all over that. Oh yeah, hello. Thank you for getting inside my eardrum. Thanks. All right. That's that might have been a reason. That's probably he was a bit protective. I love it. All right, just coming back in with the dark indigo. I'm kind of just going to go till I finish this dress. So feel free to disappear if you want to. I'm like, but there's no one comes on after me. But if someone does pop up, let me know. I don't know if Heather's on or not. I always get confused with daylight savings. A couple of minutes went past. I know. I'm like, phew. I didn't. Animals are always a good judge of character. I'm just saying. Basically, if your dog doesn't like someone, heed that warning. So all I'm doing now is just finessing the lights and the darks. So really making sure we've got the contrast there. Yes, darling. I know. Oh, that's good, Evelyn. Yeah, they do. They are. They're super protective. And I always like, people come around and they're like, oh, Casper loves me, blah blah blah, likes me, and I'm like, only because I'm letting you. The minute I will call or if I want, I'm alpha, and it's not going to change.
Yeah.
And, I'm his one and only. He's one and major or whatever. And that's the beauty of dogs. They're so awesome like that. Like, don't get me wrong, Casper loves freely, but oh yeah, you would, Jamie. This is your kind of blue. Thanks. Oh, the little babies. Yeah, they're really good. Like the baby rats, they'll figure out quickly too who's good and who's not. As most animals do. And, what am I doing now? I am the leader of the pack. Leader of a pack. Oh my gosh, bring in a little bit of 60s music there. Leader of a pack. Oh. Yeah, he would have. Absolutely. Because they know that. They know when you're not yourself. I remember when I lost my daughter, my dog at that time, Carly. She was, she was aided very much in my recovery. I couldn't imagine her not being around. And didn't leave my side. Yeah. And that's it. You don't. That's it. They know who the alpha is simply based on who's in charge. It's not like gender specific. It's just a matter of who is the alpha. When I was married, I was still the alpha. It is that, very much that. And it also helps, the deeper you can drop your voice, the more they'll listen to. But, generally, I'm very much an alpha wherever I go. It's just part of nature, my nature. Or my controllingness, whichever way you want to look at it. Get out of my... You're definitely not getting my red shirlet, Bunny. Back off. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's it too. You're round. Yeah,
that's what it was.
sorry, when I'm doing contrast and stuff like that, I tend to concentrate that a little bit more because it makes a huge difference where you put it.
Yeah.
Hey, Shannon. Oh, he's like, oh, it's a white rat. It's just a mini version. He's like, hello. It's funny, like Storm, wouldn't even think of going the rats. Winchester, I wouldn't trust him. But if I left him alone with the rats out for too long, I don't think they would be. They would be definitely play toys. Do you want to? Is it broken? Is that the big one or the little one? I'll get in with some hot glue and fix it. That's how I usually fix it. They like to chew the water dispenser. Yeah, so all right. So now that I've done the contrast, hey, dinner. They're going to come in with, I've just got the Lumi white because I've got that one open. And now I'm going to work on some highlight points. Sorry, gone quiet again. Oh, thanks, Angie. Hey, Pam. Happy Easter. At least I know it's actually Easter for you, so happy Easter. All right. What do you reckon? So just to go over the colors I use, just in case people actually want to know. All right. I'll put them in order. Okay. Okay. So obviously white from Lumis. Then we've got sapphire from the Lightfast. Light cobalt blue from the Lumis. Deep blue from the Lightfast. Denim from the Lightfast. And dark indigo from the Lumis. So they're the colors that I used. Probably not the best because I don't have autofocus on. But anyway, so they're the colors of Christina. Practice and just let it be. Honestly, look at clothing. So have a piece of clothing beside you. So this one, obviously, I've gone for that kind of satin velvet look. That's what I wanted it to look. I wanted it to look shiny, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, is what I was kind of going for.
What did it go on?
Rich, I guess, another word. But look at other things and obviously follow along with other people. Like I said, Tonya, she does incredible work with clothing. But the biggest trick with clothing and anything like this is your contrast. So you've really got to get your depth and you've got to get your highlights. It's those that will make it come to life, if that makes sense. So really kind of getting in, like I could go in with black, but that dark indigo is so close to black that I don't need to. But once you get that balance, a lot of the time, especially when first starting out, you're too scared to go in with the black and the white, too scared to go dark, especially. Dark's what scares a lot of people off. Go dark. Yeah, you could have added nightshade, but I didn't want to add too many more other colors. Yeah. But it is that kind of, yeah, finding that balance between having the color that you want. So for me, I always pick what do I want my mid color to be, and my mid color I wanted to be a sapphire blue. Okay, so I kind of wanted it to be a combination between the sapphire and deep blue, so like a dark sapphire was what I wanted my mid color to be. So I pick my mid colors. Okay, then I pick a light color from the same hue, that same kind of color family. Then I try and pick a darker color in that range, and then either a black, and in this case dark indigo did it, like a really dark version and then a light version, which is why my color charts, okay, so I have a few swatch charts, which is why my swatch charts are designed like I've designed them for me, okay, for the way I color. So for this one, I knew that that's the kind of color I was going for. I'm going to zoom in. I hope no one minds that I'm talking here. You know, you don't have to listen to me, I suppose. As Angie says, the teacher in me comes out instinctively. I'm just going to autofocus that in so that it comes a little clearer. Okay, so when I designed mine, I knew that that was the kind of color I wanted my dress to be, okay, because I'm like, I wanted it, you know, in that range there. And so my color swatches are designed that I've got my mids, my deeps, my lights. So I just have to pull from that. I don't need to go anywhere else. I know that I'm going to get what I want from this little section. So it's kind of how I work with my, you know, it's what I find works for me, is just going in and getting the darkness. You've got to embrace the darkness. Embrace the dark, not just the light. That's why it takes 10 pencil. Hey, I did this. This is good for. I did it with usually not counting white and black. I can work with 3 or 4, depending on what I'm doing. Unless I'm doing skin, then skin's a whole different kettle of fish. Skin's about 50,000. But that's kind of how I work with when I'm trying to, and of course the light's in the right. That's what it's kind of how I work when I'm trying to find or plan what I'm doing with a color thing. And yeah, so when it comes to the order of the layering, okay, you would have seen me do that. I always do a light layer. Okay, basically I just want something for the pencil to move over, and light is unoffensive. So I always put a layer down of the light color, so my pencil's got something to work with. So you would have seen me at the beginning just scribble this light color all over it, everywhere. And then I work up from light up to the next color to dark.
Oh, yeah, but it do.
And then you would have seen me go in reverse. So I go from light to dark and then back to light in the opposite way. And then I'll come in with my contrast and highlight. I hope that kind of makes sense of kind of how I attack whether it's a coloring or a drawing, I kind of attack it in the same way. I've just found that that's how it works for me. Obviously, everyone has different things, and that's the beauty of it, is everyone has a different way to kind of approach something. But yeah, that tends to be how I approach doing stuff, finding the range, and then I work from light to dark, back to light, and then kind of like when you color hair, exactly. And remember that fabric clothing is hair. If you want to look at it in that way, it is a weave of thin threads. So treat it the same as hair, because it basically is. It's a weave of, threads that have been interlaced. So it has that same kind of, I guess, thing to it. And you would have seen, I'm not a huge flicker. I flick a little bit, but I'm not a flicker. Corey and there's many others that are fantastic at flicking. That ain't my thing. I'm just a temium. I do it my style. Yeah, I just do it my way. I do it my way. But yeah, so that's kind of how it'd be. Obviously I flick as much as I can, but I'm just not gentle enough for a flick. My flicks end up being, gouges. So I've got to work with what I have. So I the flick not so much, but I do. And you would have seen me. I did actually flick. It's just not kind of my whole. I'm more of a sketcher than a flicker. Oh my god, now I'm just rambling words for the sake of rambling words. You're a flicker. Yeah. Yeah. Can't flick. And it's funny, like, I am heavy-handed. I am innately color heavy. And I think a lot of people kind of get the impression that that to be light is better. I don't think of it that way. I think I admire like Shannon, Emily, Angie. They're like feather touches. They're like touch it with a feather, and it's amazing. And I'm like in awe of watching them. However, I work to what I have, and I am an elephant, so I have to work and adapt to the way that I color. So that's kind of works what best. Yeah. Oh yeah, the butcher birds are demanded breakfast. Yeah, they were going off. But yeah, and that's it. It's always about learning. I kind of look at it. It's a good day when you learn something new. You're an elephant too. I'm like, I embrace it. There's nothing delicate about me. I wasn't born that way. I was born coming into the world going, hey, I'm here. All right. So let's bring it back out so that you can see. There we go. So in 2 hours, we got to doing a dress. But that's all right. We will at some point do the rest of it. But I'm like, I love that color. So I'm looking at the screen now going, oh, I actually really like that color. Yeah, I was born in a cross. Yeah, I'm like, I was born into the fire. Thank you very much. Yeah, I want to see the color. I haven't decided whether I'm going to go snowy owl or barn owl yet. We'll see where it takes me once we do the rest of it as it comes through. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't decided what color hair she's gonna. I've got no idea. I picked this morning, so we're going from dress back, and we will see what happens, where she goes. Thank you very much. Have a lovely Easter to you all. However your Easter looks for you, or whatever you choose to celebrate during this holiday period. It's just time for family. That's what I love about Easter weekend. And you guys are my family. So thank you very much. You are definitely part of my world. So I wish you all the very best and enjoy it. Don't eat too much chocolate, says me, who's going to go into a chocolate coma later today, but with my red tulip bunny. Thank you very much, and I will see you next week. And as always, be kind, be strong, be a warrior, and look after yourselves. And I will see you on the flip side after we've gained 50 pounds from eating chocolate. Bye. Have a lovely day.